Currently, I'm at the samples, casual excellence, and then just some of the fractional ownership ideas. Blah 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 blah. I actually wanted to start to research into ingredients, mainly with some GPT help. What are the main differences between a body wash, shampoo, and face wash? Chemically, are there any differences? If so, what? Um, how can an all-in-one wash be be just as good as just as good as a specific type of wash? Is it all just marketing? So my chemist says it's mostly just marketing, but let's find out. What are the main differences between a body wash, shampoo, and face wash? So, formulation purpose: body washes are designed primarily to use on the skin, covering the majority of the body. Cleansers, moisturizers, and sometimes fragrances. In addition, skin conditioners. Skin type: less delicate than facial skin, so body washes can contain stronger surfactants and more pronounced fragrances. pH considerations: many body washes have pH suited to cleanse and hydrate the body's relatively less sensitive areas, which often differ from scalp and facial needs. Okay, so technically it's just stronger all around. Shampoo for hair and scalp contains more potent surfactants and ingredients designed to remove oils, buildup, and styling products from the hair. Okay, that makes sense. Foaming and conditioning agents. Shampoos typically produce more foam and may contain conditioning agents that prevent hair from feeling stripped or tangled. Scalp health: because of the emphasis on cleaning excess oils and debris, some shampoos include anti-dandruff or scalp soothing. Keep the scalp healthy. Face wash: so sensitive, milder skin concerns. They're often rich with skin beneficial ingredients, so antioxidants, ceramides, or actives for acne or dryness. This helps calm facial concerns such as burnt, dryness, oiliness, and blemishes. pH: more pH balanced. In short, each cleanser is tailored to your unique needs. Clean and moisturize: less sensitive, hair and scalp, and then gentlest. Okay, interesting. I would want something I could use daily that does a bit of everything, so it had to be gentle. Anyways, and when I was doing my research, I like the gentle stuff the most. Okay, chemically, are there any differences? If so, what? Okay, so they all rely on surfactants to remove dirt and oil. So the main ones are concentration and of surfactants, pH formulation, and then conditioning and functional ingredients. So conditioning agents. All right, and body washes include moisturizing ingredients, so oils. So conditioning reduces tangles, improve hair texture. Anti-dandruff also include active ingredients. Fragrance, face washes, specialized agents, so salicylic acid and glycolic acid or ceramide. So I'm not sure how that affects acne, dryness, sensitivity, but lower concentration or carefully balanced. Foaming. Okay, yeah. So shampoos more rich lather. Body washes tend to be creamier, and then face washes low foam, mild foam, so to prevent over cleaning. So overall, it's like the same thing mostly. Conditioning agents and then acids. All right. So it's really just concentrations. I'm not gonna ask that question or that one. I think I've kind of answered it. But so if you were to create an all-in-one, how would you all-in-one face, body, and hair? Which of the three standard formulations, three specialized formulations would the all-in-one be closest to? My guess is probably face, because it's the most gentle. Well, let's see. And then maybe that's why face washes might be more expensive in general for less volume. Maybe. All right, head to toe cleansers. That's what it's called. 3-in-1. Close to a mild shampoo base and tweak it to be gentler on the skin. That's because to clean the hair requires a bit more muscle. That makes sense if it's like really sweaty and there's a bunch of product in there. Interesting. I think I would just teach people to use more depending on the need. So yeah, okay, hair requires stronger cleansing, adjusting for skin friendliness. Or here, sebum and styling product. Yeah. And then adjust skin friendliness. Once you have mild shampoo formulation, formulators often add humectants like glycerin to make it suitable for use on body and face, and then this moderates it otherwise harsher effects of many shampoos, ensuring it won't dry out your skin. pH and conditioning tweaks. So slightly acidic to neutral. Alright, so while body wash or face wash might be too mild on its own to cleanse the hair adequately, or might need a lot of surfactant modification to handle scalp oils, a mild shampoo foundation can be fine-tuned into an all-in-one that's acceptably gentle for face and body. My approach, I think, would be go towards the body / face wash and just kind of educate that the key is not to use different products for different areas, but just use the same product, more of it in your hair. If you're extra dirty, use a little more. But really you only need one because they're all kind of the same. All right. Well, let me see. Is it possible to create a 5-in-1? It would be face, hair, body, moisturizer, and exfoliant. I would say yes, because it sounds like some of this stuff already has a moisturizer, and the exfoliant could be beads or it could be an acid. It says you need to make significant compromise in at least one or more of those functions. Yeah, sure. Different cleansing needs, hair and scalp, face, body. Alright, a cleanser needs to rinse away oils and impurities, but a moisturizer deposit will leave behind oils. Okay, that makes sense. Combining both types of formula can be done, 2-in-1 shampoo conditioners, but it invariably results in less effective versions of each compared to separate specialized products. Is that because it just makes it really sticky conditioners that can't get stripped as easily? Here, exfoliant, physical exfoliation, scrubbing particles. Can be too abrasive for delicate facial skin or the scalp. See, it could be soft enough. I can make one soft enough. Chemical exfoliation, some kind of acid or some kind of other acid. Generally requires controlled pH levels and specific contact times to be effective. Most rinse-off cleansers simply don't remain on the skin long enough for proper chemical exfoliation. Balancing pH for hair care versus facial exfoliant can also be at odds. You know, maybe I don't go with like the 5-in-1 marketing. I just say OmniWash. pH constraints, sure. Formulation trade-offs. Making an effective exfoliant typically means using actives that would reduce foam or conflict with conditioning agents. Well, I don't want foam anyways. I like the more creamy stuff. And too much conditioning and moisturizing agents can reduce cleansing efficacy, weigh down hair, or leave residue on the face. So minor, just minor, a little bit. A single product you're trying to check all boxes can result in a jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, sure. Well, if I'm determined, mild, balanced pH, gentle exfoliation. Yep, like I said. If I offer physical, very fine, low abrasive. Yes, exactly. Chemical, use low-level fruit enzymes or mild AHAs. Sure. Lightweight conditioning, moisturizing. Yes, lightweight. Water soluble. Okay. And realistic performance expectations. Yeah, I mean, the goal is not to have this perfect stuff. The goal is to have it simple. Okay. I've just kind of figured out most of what I expected to see anyways. So let me do this one.